Wheelspin, fueled by Animate. Dan il-programm jista' jkollu xi prodotti kummerċjali. Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.
Insellem tal-ispettaturi ta' Net Television il-qakom għal programmi ħor Wheelspin, illum dan u t-tieni programm għal din l-iskeda ta' programmi u kif għamilna l-ġimgħa l-oħra se nipprovaw nwaslulkom aktar minn dawk l-attivitajiet u l-launches li saru tul dawn l-aħħar xhur ovvjament li ma konniex fil-preżenza tagħkom. Ovvjament kien hemm attivitajiet differenti, launches ta' karozzi, concept qed naraw tul kważi kull ġimgħa naraw xi ħaġa li tiġi launchjata minn ditti differenti u qed naraw ukoll kif il-futur tal-karozzi qed imur aktar u aktar lejn karozzi aktar notfa. Hekk ħankomplu nagħmlu llum u permezz ta' dan il-programm u bl-ewwel feature li għandna għalikom li minnu ħannurukom preżentazzjoni ta' karozza oħra mid-ditta Mercedes. Araw dan il-feature magħna.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the Mercedes-Benz EQC. It's safe, silent, and smooth. Most of all, it's a true Mercedes. Ola told me there's a unique expression in Swedish, lagom. Lagom in the old days was when large families sat around a table, having food and drinks. And if everyone got a similar amount, that's orgum. The ideal balance, not too little, not too much, just right, enough for everyone. Now, just enough is certainly not enough for Mercedes, but I like the idea of the perfect amount or the perfect package. And that is the EQC, superior design, tremendous functionality, outstanding safety, comfort, unparalleled convenience. It's the Mercedes of electric vehicles. And now, please have a closer look and enjoy the rest of this evening. Thank you very much.
The new EQC is a Mercedes through and through. It's got a very powerful 300 kilowatt performance and a large battery with 80 kilowatt hours and everything that you expect from a Mercedes. Top safety, quality, the ride and the drive. Safety is part of the DNA of the Mercedes brand, so we always go for a top positioning in terms of safety features, and the EQC is no difference. We have all the assistance systems and passive safety that you would expect from a Mercedes in this segment. And of course, quality, there cannot be any compromises. We test these cars for millions of kilometers, from hot countries to cold countries here in Sweden, where we have the world premiere, where you go down to maybe minus 30 degrees to make sure that the Mercedes quality is best enough.
Emmek rajna l-prezentazzjoni li saret f'Settembru, dik kienet il-prezentazzjoni tal-Mercedes EQC li saret ġewwa Stockholm. Aħna nkomplu nduru minn pajjiż għal ieħor u din id-darba se nsegwu preżentazzjoni li din id-darba saret mid-ditta Audi li wkoll saret lejn l-aħħar ta' Settembru. Fil-fatt il-ditta Audi preżentat il-mudell e-tron, kienet preżentazzjoni li kienet qed tiġi promossa ħafna u hawnhekk se waslu lilkom hekk kif din id-ditta preżentat din il-karozza elettrika tagħhom, il-Audi e-tron.
It's about doing the things right the first time. Doing them right when the time is right. And the time is right for electric to go Audi. There's a saying that dates back to Benjamin Franklin and his famous experiments on electricity. When you achieve something remarkable, you have caught lightning in a bottle. The collective power of our designers, our engineers, our dealers, and our customers, and have created something special, truly special. Our first fully electric car, the Audi e-tron. We want to merge the new world of electric mobility together with 100 years of experience of manufacturing premium cars. At Audi, we strive to be the trendsetters for autonomous mobility. And at Audi, we strive to take electric mobility to the next level. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time to show the world exactly what we mean when we say electric has gone Audi.
Thank you. This is where Audi design stands for: technology in perfect harmony with design. We came up with the idea that single frame is not a radiator anymore because there is no engine behind. That's why we came up with the idea, what about we invert the single frame by color to create a new look, but still a very familiar face for an Audi. This car is best in class in aerodynamic. And aerodynamics is that important because it will extend the range. But there's something even more important. Imagine that there's no noise anymore from the engine. That's why you're very sensitive to hear all the wind noises. Because of this aerodynamic, it's even up to high speed levels almost quiet. It's a complete new driving experience. You have to try this.
here in America, it's the beginning of a new chapter in a story that really began 50 years ago. In 1969, America, of course, put the first man on the moon, and Audi put a different kind of spaceship on our roads for the very first time. And when Audi has delivered on its promise of premium electric leadership, it will be proof that tonight, in fact, was only the very beginning. Thank you very, very much.
Wasanna biex namlu wafqa qasira ta' ftit riklami, kunu ċerti li tibqgħu magħna diġà rinikom preżentazzjoni minn Stockholm oħra tal-ditta Audi minn San Francisco u hekk ħankomplu nagħmlu fil-tieni parti tal-programm għalhekk fadal aktar x'nurulkom. Passoltu ngħidulkom jekk intom tixtiequ tikkomunikaw magħna tistgħu tiktbulna fuq wheelspin@b.right, newmedia.com jew nkella Wheelspin PO Box 24 San Pawl il-Baħar. Min jixtieq jistgħu wkoll jikkomunika magħna tramite il-paġna tagħna ta' Facebook hemmhekk tkunu tistgħu issegwu anke xi programm li jkunu deru preċedentement u wkoll tistgħu taddunna l-kumment u tgħidulna eżattament x'taħsbu dwar il-programmi tagħna. Wafqa ta' ftit minuti, ibqgħu magħna.
Wheelspin, fueled by Animate. Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.
I'm sorry.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many
New Renault Capture. Take the alternative road.
Ħankomplu bil-programm tagħna fakkarkom qed issegwu l-programm Wheelspin aktar u aktar karozzi waqt dan il-programm u issa se nsegwu ftit preżentazzjoni ta' karozza sportiva. Eżattament se nsegwu l-karozza Jaguar għal Formula E. Preżentazzjoni mill-isbaħ, karozza mill-isbaħ konna segwejnija anke fil-modell preċedenti meta konna fil-fieri differenti kemm fi Frankfurt kif f'Ġeniva u issa ħansegwu din il-preżentazzjoni tal-mudell il-ġdid tal-kampjonat Formula E li għandi jibda lejn Diċembru.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, I'm Amanda Stretton and welcome to the Design Museum here in the heart of London.
We're about to witness the launch of Panasonic Jaguar Racing Season 5. Let's bring you the star of the show, the Jaguar I-Type 3.
For us, it's the next step. It's that, as I said, we've been very pragmatic about our journey, and the next step is moving from a regular points team to a regular podium team, and that's what we need to be getting towards, that we are a team which is able to regularly fight and put ourselves in a position to be on the podium, and that's our very clear goal. So 25% more powerful. We've been able to do that by improving also the efficiency, making sure we don't gain any extra weight. So obviously we have to try and be more powerful, more efficient, but not put any more weight into the powertrain.
This is the first generation where we've developed it entirely in-house, so that includes the
motor generator unit, the inverter, the motor control unit, control systems, the carbon transmission casing, the differential. Everything is done in-house. That gives us the ability to package how we want it to be, gives us the performance that we can get with the weight, the centre of gravity, the sort of smaller details that maybe is not talked about so much in the formula. But at the end of the day, we're racing a racing car and we have to optimise every single aspect of it.
The I-Type 3 looks absolutely amazing. It's such a progressive, avant-garde piece of design. I think it really helps visually telegraph the high-tech nature of electric street racing.
So today we're at the Design Museum London for Season 5 launch of Panasonic Jaguar Racing. Very exciting day for not just the team, but I think for Formula E in general as well. We're going to see the new Generation 2 race car for the first time, our I-Type 3. Promised to be the start of a very exciting season.
From the outside it looks a lot different. You got the halo, which obviously you can see in Formula 1. The wheels are covered, sort of in between like a single seater and prototype. The thing looks really cool, and hopefully on track it looks good for the fans.
In particular, we've developed a completely new powertrain system for the car. So it's an all-new car, all-new powertrain.
We've really looked at the car from every angle just to make sure we optimise weight, get the centre of gravity as low as we can in the car. It's 25% more powerful. The big step change also is the battery. We now have the new Generation 2 battery, which has 85% more usable energy, which means gone are the pit stops. So the famous kind of car change in Formula E is now gone because we have one car that can last the complete race distance, and that's really a big step forward in battery technology.
Quicker, the tires are a bit softer, so there's a bit more grip, there's more deg into the tires, so there's going to be a bit more managing the tires during the race.
Future generations of cars will really benefit from a lot of the things that we're developing and validating on track. So for the engineering team involved, it's really exciting times because there's very tangible linkages to what we're doing regularly in a competition environment to what's going to be coming through in mainstream products in the future.
It will be a lot more exciting for the viewer, the new race format, but also for a team it's vastly more complicated. Now the new format is 45 minutes plus 1 lap in the race distance, and so we don't really actually know how many laps the race is going to be. So it's going to be a lot more difficult for a team in terms of energy management throughout the race.
Our third season in Formula E. For us, it's really about taking that next step. Last year as a regular points finisher, it's really about moving forward to become a regular podium contender now in Formula E.
Forsi ħafna minnkom it-telespettaturi tagħna sa ġrajtu kif it-tim ta' Wheelspin jipprova kemm jista' jkun preżenti għal fieri differenti biex dejjem iwaslulkom il-karozzi hekk kif jiġu ppreżentati għaliex wara kollox id-ditti jażlu dawn il-fieri biex jippreżentaw il-prodotti l-ġodda tagħhom. Forsi fiera li ma tantx inkunu wassalnilkom xi preżentazzjonijiet minnha hija l-fiera li ssir ġewwa Frankfurt fis-sena li ma ssirx il-fiera tal-karozzi tal-produzzjoni. Fil-fatt dan waħda darba ssir tal-produzzjoni u s-sena ta' wara l-istess sena li ssir ġewwa Pariġi hemm il-fiera tal-commercial vehicles ġewwa Hanover fil-Ġermanja. U minn hemmhekk din id-darba iddeċidejna li nwasslukom ftit dawn il-preżentazzjonijiet li saru ġewwa Hanover msejħa l-istess IAA Commercial Vehicles Fair u qed inwasslukom ftit dawn il-karozzi għaliex qed ninnotaw kif il-karozzi kummerċjali qed jieħdu xeħta differenti kemm fid-dera tagħhom kif ukoll anke saħansitra fil-tip ta' teknoloġija li qed tintuża biex dawn il-karozzi wkoll ikunu aktar notfa. Ħanaraw ftit xi wħud minn dawn il-vetturi li ġew preżentati ġewwa il-Commercial Motor Show li sar ġewwa Hanover fil-Ġermanja.
We actually at Renault Trucks believe that it's time to switch. We all know and we are all aware about the big issues that we're facing in the urban environment. Air quality, congestion and the global warming as well. And it's absolutely time to change our habits. That's the reason why we at Renault Trucks have been pioneering the electromobility industry. We have been testing and developing electric trucks since now or for now 10 years. And that's the reason why today we launch a full range of full electric trucks, because we believe that electromobility will be the solution to the problems we are facing for urban environment.
We experience here today that people are excited and ready for change. Of course, there are a lot of new questions that come up regarding charging, driving, operating in the daily logistics, and we have answers for that, and we pave now the way towards the future. Well, a lot of people talk about autonomous driving these days, and are always asking the question, what does it mean for me? For commercial vehicles, it's a little bit different than from passenger cars, because these vehicles drive all day, they need to be safe, and we as MAN, we approach it step by step. For example, our low-speed platoon has operated now for many months without any hassles, and that's why we were awarded this time with the Innovation Award of the International Truck Jury. We are very proud of that.
I think we are ready for changes. We will have more changes coming in the bus industry in the coming 10 years compared to the previous 20, 30 years. And it's all driven by electromobility, autonomous solutions and connectivity. And what is happening right now is that these different technologies, they have developed to a maturity level where we really can apply the new technologies in real life, so to say. And when we do so, it's also very important to recognize that there is not one solution fits all. So we will have different solutions for different contexts, so to say. Another thing is a system approach. Many of these solutions goes outside of the vehicle. It's a vehicle interacting with the infrastructure like charging stations, and then it's not only about the vehicle anymore. It's a whole system that you need to implement for a city.
Mil-ġimgħa d-dieħla se nibdew waslulkom il-filmati mill-Fira Internazzjonali ta' Pariġi, fira li qed issir bħalissa u fiera li żgur se twaslinna ħafna karozzi ġodda minn ditti differenti. U llum se nagħmlukom ftit ħiel dwar dawn il-karozzi li qed jiġu ppreżentati waqt din il-fiera. Wasalna l-ħin tal-kompetizzjoni fejn intom it-telespettaturi tistgħu tirbħu magħna aktar u aktar prodotti għalikom it-telespettaturi biex tuħdu ħsieb il-karozzi tagħkom u d-domanda hija waħda faċli. Illum wasalnilkom ħafna preżentazzjonijiet minn barra minn xtutna, ħafna preżentazzjonijiet minn pajjiżi jew villaġġi differenti. Mela, ibatunna ftit post wieħed li minnu wasalnilkom preżentazzjoni ta' xi karozza jew oħra. Ibatunna risposti tagħkom fuq wheelspin@b.right.media.com jew kella Wheelspin PO Box 24 San Pawl il-Baħar, għal min jippreferi jista' jibatilna risposta tiegħu kemm bħala messaġġ kif ukoll bħala kumment fuq il-paġna tagħna ta' Facebook. Araw x'tistgħu tirbħu magħna grazzi għall-isponsors tagħna.
Ipparteċipaw fil-kompetizzjoni ta' Wheelspin u kull ġimgħa tistgħu tirbħu prodotti għal karozza provduti minn Autoglym. Fl-aħħar ta' sensiela jintrebħu wkoll żewġ biljetti għal sqallija mill-Virtu Ferries taxxi mhux inklużi, prodotti oħra provduti minn Autoglym u voucher ta' €150 li jintuża f'numru ta' petrol stations differenti ġentilment offrut minn Enemed.
U wara li rajna dawk ir-rigali li intom tistgħu tirbħu magħna, se nagħmlu wafqa ta' ftit minuti għal ftit riklami imbagħad fadal aktar x'nirukom. Ibqgħu hemmhekk magħna.
Wheelspin, fueled by Enemed. Wheelspin nixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.
Friend said house. World said kids. I said Route 66. TV said get famous. Lotto said get lucky. I said get your hands dirty. He said this, she said that. I say Arona. The new Seat Arona. Do your thing.
Be competitive
and achieve success with Virtu Ferries. Fast track at competent freight. Virtu Ferries, your commercial partner. Virtu Ferries, value for money.
Glide over the seas with Virtu Ferries.
Inkomplu program Wheelspin, l-aħħar parti ta' dan il-programm u se nkomplu nsegwu aktar preżentazzjonijiet u attivitajiet li saru tul is-sajf. Fil-fatt, waħda mill-attivitajiet l-aktar popolari li jsiru fis-sajf huwa il-Goodwood Festival of Speed. Fil-fatt hawnhekk kien hemm kemm Pierre kif kon Ben Glover li attendew anke bin-nom ta' Wheelspin u ovvjament wassalnilkom dawn il-ħsibijiet tagħhom fuq ukoll il-magazine tagħna ta' Wheelspin. Issa, se nurrukom ftit filmati dwar dak li seħ ġewwa il-Goodwood Festival of Speed u naturkom ftit l-atmosfera li kien hemm ovvjament bil-drivers differenti, kemm ta' karozzi differenti u muturi wkoll. Segwu dal-filmat magħna.
Is-sezzjoni hija miġjuba lilkom minn Kynes Auto Sales Limited, rappreżentanti f'Malta ta' Mercedes, Smart, Renault, Dacia u ditti oħra.
Il-prezentazzjonijiet waqt dan il-programm ma naqsux u hekk se jkomplu jagħmlu fil-ġimgħat li ġejjin hekk kif diġà semmejtilkom il-ġimgħa d-dieħla se nibdew nwaslulkom il-programmi minn ġewwa il-Fiera Internazzjonali ta' Pariġi. Iżda aktar karozzi sbieħ ta' preżentazzjonijiet fil-filmat li jmiss.
We are ready, Jordi, go.
The acceleration feeling is great. It's much higher than the petrol engine acceleration. The driving style in an electric car is absolutely different from petrol cars. Now we have different parameters, the way the engine sounds, the way the car behaves.
Jordi box for battery cool down.
It's not only about being the quickest, but we have as well to create a strategy for the thermal and energy management.
Llevo más de 20 años en esta profesión y nunca hubiera dicho que cargaría un coche de carreras así.
The amount of adrenaline that we feel inside an electric car, I would say, is higher.
U bekk wasanna fit-tmiem ta' dan it-tieni programm għal din l-iskeda ta' programmi nisperaw li oġobkom dak li orejnikom dan il-programm. Ovvjament provajna kemm jista' jkun norukom ħafna preżentazzjonijiet minn postijiet differenti u preżentazzjonijiet li saru tun dawn l-aħħar xhur li ovvjament ma konniex fil-preżenza tagħkom għaliex kena l-wafqa tas-sajf. Issa se nkomplu norukom aktar preżentazzjonijiet hekk kif il-ġimgħa d-dieħla inwaslulkom aktar minn dawk il-karozzi li qed jiġu preżentati ġewwa l-Fiera ta' Pariġi li qed isseħħ bħalissa. Mela, ovvjament program bħal dan jista' jittella bajnuna ta' ħafna nies u minnaħa tagħna nirringrazzjaw it-tim kollu ta' Wheelspin, nirringrazzjaw ukoll lill-kumpanija Enemed, lil Kynes Auto Sales Limited, lil Muscat Motors li kien BMW Malta Limited, lil Continental Cars, lil Autoglim, lil Virtu Ferries u ukoll nirringrazzjaw lil Hotel Excelsior u minnaħa tiegħi nirringrazzja lil Alex Lapira minn Alex Lapira Hairdressing and Shari. Programm ieħor Wheelspin jittella nhar it-tnejn ftit wara l-aħbarijiet tal-10 u dejjem infakkarkom jekk intom ma lħaqtux dal-programm il-bidu, il-repetizzjoni tal-programm terġa' ssir nhar ta' ħadd wara nofsinhar. Minn hawnhekk insemmulkom u nagħmlu appuntament tal-magħkom il-ġimgħa d-dieħla fejn kif diġà semmejnielkom se nkunu ġewwa Pariġi biex inwaslulkom dawk il-karozzi sbieħ hekk kif jiġu ppreżentati.
Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji. Wheelspin, fueled by Enemed.